All right, everybody. Been a minute since we've done something here on the Nostalgia Junkies channel. I don't even know if Justin's uploaded anything. I think the last thing I uploaded, I got a Daredevil 7 and a Marvel Spotlight or something like that. I felt on top of the world. But that's in part what I'm here to talk about today, because I just texted Justin a day or two ago saying I think I'm just out of the collecting game for now, man. Billy from the Game Chasers passed away, and I was talking to Jessica about that. We started this channel 7 years ago in 2018, and my big influences at the time were Comic Trips and the Game Chasers. They were making these crazy edited, just go out, film yourself hunting this stuff down. And, you know, you kind of tell yourself, like, I can kind of do that. So we went and filmed ourselves going to, like, What If Comics and comic book conventions and stuff like that. And Comic Trips stopped. I mean, they got a divorce and then Kat passed away. But then Shane passed away, which is our local legend. I mean, we've done so many videos of Shane hooking us up, taking care of us, and Shane was like the Comic Godfather. And he passed away, and I told Justin, like, man, comics really haven't been the same since he passed away. And that was years ago now, which is crazy to think out loud. I've been more into video games than comic books since Shane passed away, and my problem, I kind of got burned out of the video game collecting scene, at least as far as like YouTubers go. I still love video games and I still love collecting, but so much of video gaming retro channels is just flipping. It's just going out, buying something and flipping it. In my opinion, it's no longer about the games. And I've just felt disconnected from every retro YouTube channel there is. It's like, hey, I'm opening a game store. Ooh, can we flip this? And the Game Chasers, they were genuine about it. Like, they said, hey, guys, we don't upload as much because there's just not as many deals to find, and we're not going to force things. We're not going to fake things. We're not going to play things up. If there's just nothing out there, there's just nothing out there. And I always thought that, you know, they came off as genuine in that regard, and they kind of felt like the last holdouts of people who were just doing this because they care about it. Like, I still like Pete Dorr. I still think he genuinely likes game collecting and playing games, you know, but so many other retro YouTube channels, and this isn't necessarily to bash YouTube channels, it's just to say, like, I felt so disconnected from the hobby. I think there's still plenty of great comic book channels. It doesn't feel like every comic book YouTuber is just out here flipping stuff. But, I mean, money is not infinite. Time is not infinite. And what's really killing me is space. Like, when it comes to comics and games, I'm just kind of a hoarder in that regards. I really don't sell a lot of stuff. I worked at a comic book store for 4 years, and I didn't really sell a lot. So space is just so finite, and I'm going for such big runs like Volume 1 Daredevil, 1 through 300, and all, pretty much anything with Ghost Rider or Teen Titans on it, that space is just so finite that it's kind of a pain getting out and going buying something and being like, I got to catalog this, I got to find the long box it's in. Like, my organization skills for comics just never improved, and it has bit me in the butt. Back when we started the channel, we really wanted to film our pickups, and we really wanted to have something to pick up. So I'd buy dollar comics, 25-cent comics, whatever. I started collecting like West Coast Avengers and stuff just so we'd have something to pick up. And as a result, man, I've got long boxes on top of long boxes. So I was just telling Justin, like, dude, if our kids get into, like, if we've taken our daughter to conventions with us, she's watching the Spider-Man cartoon and such, so she knows some of these characters. If her or my son get into it, or Justin's kids get into it, then okay, we'll probably be reinvigorated with that spark. But man, it's been kind of brutal getting motivated to go hunt. And now with Billy passing, I just feel like the people I load YouTube to get inspired, like, what am I going to hunt for? What am I going to look for? I just don't have that drive. Like, when I'm loading YouTube, I'm not looking up pickup videos anymore, whether that's video games or comics. And part of that is just being in the age group I am with 2 kids. I guess I'm not looking for excuses to spend money, but I just haven't resonated with a lot of YouTube channels lately. And that kind of suppresses my drive to do this. But yeah, Shane's death hit me really hard. Billy's death hit me hard too, even though, I never met Billy. Billy never met me. We didn't know each other. But I was telling Justin, it's like these people that influenced your hobbies. Like, Billy was an amazing editor. Billy motivated me to edit our videos. Back when I had a working PC. Like, right now I'm just filming on my phone because my PC didn't survive the move. But Billy always encouraged me, just like that, just watching the Game Chasers videos always encouraged me to make sure our editing was good. And it's like with him gone, these people that influence your hobby, they start either retiring or... Sorry about that. My daughter's watching Gabby's Dollhouse and had a question. These people that influence you are going to start retiring. They're going to start passing away. I didn't even mention TJ's. Tommy, who I got a little closer with when I worked at Battlegrounds. TJ was like a big influencer for Magic the Gathering and comic books in the Dalton area. And I know like he influenced Mike and Jason hardcore, my former bosses. And when we lost TJ, I mean, that was devastating. We did several videos at TJ's. That was like our favorite place to go comic book hunting. And him and Shane were like living legends in the community. And we lost both of them since we've started the channel, And that stuff just starts waning on you, man. You're like, man, these people I love talking comics with, these people I love showing my pickups, these people who cared about my collection, they motivated me to go find stuff. They love talking about comics. Like, they're gonna leave us more and more as we get older. These people who are close to you are just gonna. It's just a fact of life. And I told Justin, like, dude, I'm just burnt out of the hobby right now. I'm just not interested in. I'm just not motivated right now. And Justin's like, dude, don't let the hobby die with them. I was like, dang it, man. Why'd you have to do that? So I think back on Kat with Comic Trips. I think back on Billy with Game Chasers. Or just, local people like TJ and Shane and what they meant to the hobby. I think his name was Kirby, the guy who sold me my first ever comic book. I want to say it was Kirby Comics in Calhoun, Georgia. I could be wrong. This is around 2007, 2008 with the Ghost Rider movie coming out. Sold me my Ghost Rider 16. All this is, it's his fault in a way. I haven't talked to him since, those 2008 days when I was buying all my first comics from him. All those people are gone. And Justin said, don't let the hobby die with them. And I was like, I don't have anything planned. I'm just going to grab it. I opened a long box. I was like, okay, you guys remember when this was like a big deal? Giant size Defenders. Man, I don't even remember his name. Korvac or something? I don't even remember. I bought it like with all the other hype, right? But yeah, I just threw up, something you guys may like to look at. First Dark Side, first cover of Kingpin. And I was like, I guess I'm just going to talk about, life and hobbies and all that good stuff. And, it's that reminder to love the ones you got, and appreciate the ones you got. So like my wife, obviously, you guys have seen Jessica on here. She's been a big supporter of the channel. She's been drug along for its entirety. Justin, who I probably never would have started this channel without him. We've bounced all these ideas off. We've done top 10s. We've done our games. We've done our pickups. We've done cons. Mike and Jason, when I worked at Battlegrounds Games, they were awesome. They supported my collection, encouraged me, and, they were great. Angel, and just all the guys at Battlegrounds. They were, my family there for a bit. Dustin, we lost Shane, but we still got Dustin, the other godfather of comics. And Sean, who I really, like, he was my work dad. I was his work son. And, Sean kind of, obviously you can't replace Shane. I think even Sean would tell you that. But I lost Shane, and I felt devastated in the comic world, and Sean took me up under his arm. And, he's my comic father. He was my work father. So Sean's a good dude. And, just tell the people that you still got, that you love them. My mom still buys me comic books, and I do pick up videos on the channel when she does. And, that means a lot to me, that even at the age of 30, my parents still buy me comic books, So it's sad remembering Shane, TJ, Billy, Kat, all the people we've lost along the way. But, it's important to remember the people who are still motivating you and keeping the hobby alive. So, take this time, shout out someone who influenced you that's no longer with us. Maybe it's a parent, maybe it's an employee or employer, maybe it's just a family friend. But, take this moment to celebrate life and celebrate the hobbies and the things that make us human and the things that may bring us together. And I don't know. I didn't really feel motivated to do Nostalgia Junkies stuff, but Justin hit me with that. So you guys may see more, you may not. I don't know. It just depends on the kids and my motivation level. But yeah, if you are still subscribed, even though we take like long hiatuses, I really do appreciate that. It keeps us motivated. Speaking of that, like Alex Big Blue, you comment on everything. God bless you, brother. We love you. You are a legend to the Nostalgia Junkies. We always appreciate that, man. So you guys have a great rest of your day. And yeah, I'll just see you guys in the next video.